Hello, my name is Aaron Worby, and this is Virtual Back to School Night. The class you are here for is AP Government and Politics, Advanced Placement, Government and Politics. And I'd like to just tell you a quick bit about myself. I'm married and I have 3 kids. I have a daughter who is in 2nd grade, and I have twin boys who just started kindergarten. It's been a fun experience this year, getting to see a lot more about what they do in the classroom, and also to see how teachers at the different levels are able to work with the distance learning platform and engage and teach the students. I've been teaching now for 14 years. Those 14 years have been at West Ranch. In those 14 years, I've mainly taught United States history. I've also taught regular government, regular econ. I taught a sociology elective course, and more recently, I've been teaching advanced placement, government and politics. So that's kind of been my experience at West Ranch. We're going to go over a few of the policies. Just as a reminder for attendance, students are required to attend or expected to attend every day. As they attend, and they should kind of know by now, but they are supposed to be on screen for the most part, and be ready to unmute and work collectively. We are all aware that students will not be on screen 100% of the time. Just be aware, certain teachers might require a little bit more, a little bit less. Not only because some of the work they're doing may not necessarily require them to be on screen, but also we understand, as we have been working from home, teaching from home, learning from home, all those different types of things, we understand that we can't always have the camera on. Every once in a while, somebody comes by, or something needs to be done. So we completely get that, and we'll work with your students on that. Your students will be completing 2 types of work, what we call synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous learning is more or less something that is being done and or led directly by the teacher with a whole group, or in small groups, or something along those lines. Asynchronous learning is something that is done more independently. It doesn't mean the teacher's not necessarily there. It just means they might step back a little. They might be listening in more on the conversations that are happening, and or your student might be working independently for a short amount of time. So synchronous and asynchronous learning. This learning is going to take place through our primary platform, which is Google Meets. We will also utilize Zoom from time to time. Certain teachers are using certain platforms, just depending on what is needed. Google Meets is quickly adding a lot of features that Zoom currently has. Until then, we frequently start our class in Google Meets, and then we'll jump over to Zoom, and I'll say, join us for a Zoom meeting. And that way we can get into smaller groups, get into breakout rooms, and work in small groups effectively and a little bit more easily. Google Meets and Zoom are kind of our main platforms, but also Google Classroom. If you've never seen Google Classroom, definitely make sure that your child shows you Google Classroom. It's just a very easy way to push assignments out to students, to collect assignments from students. It allows a variety of methods to do so. It works really well with some of the Google tools, if you will, for distance learning, for annotating and things like that. From time to time, information will be pushed out in the stream. However, if there's any big information that really needs to get out to everybody, we will do our best, and I will do my best to push out that information through Infinite Campus, through Messenger. So please make sure that your email and contact information are correct in there. That's also where you can find the syllabus if you haven't already had the opportunity to look at it and get it signed back. Uh, I will do my best also to update Infinite Campus grades weekly as best as possible and as needed. If you turn in an assignment late, it's really helpful to get an email to me. It'll just expedite the process of me seeing that assignment because otherwise I have to go back and I have to look down the rows and see who has now turned something in or something like that. So email reminders are great. Email is also just a great way for parents or students to keep in contact with me as needed. So please feel free to email me anytime and I will check those frequently. Warby@heartdistrict.org. And of course, our emails can be found on the West Ranch website. And to end out our back to school night, just a little bit about AP GoPo, as we call it, AP Government and Politics. A change this year is that the AP exams are going to be registered for in the fall. This is earlier than previous years, so we will be sending out information on that. Okay, and the AP exam will happen in May, and I say will happen. We'll see. Last year they modified it. It might be modified this year. However, as far as from what I've been told, I'm expecting that there will be a formal AP GoPo exam and formal AP exam. So I will teach the course as if we are going to end up with formal exams in the spring semester in May. However, if we need to make changes, we will, and we'll kind of be flexible as needed with the AP exam. Other than that, I'm excited to be on this journey with you guys. I thank all of you for the flexibility that we've all had to make teaching from home, working from home, and for those of you that are working jobs outside of the home and or you're a frontline responder, thank you so much, and we're all in this together. So I'm excited to be here and work with you guys, and it's been fun to really experiment and try new things, and forcibly having to try new ways of teaching and new ways of assigning activities, collecting activities, testing, and things like that. So I anticipate that this will be a school year that we won't forget, not just because we're distance learning, but because we're all going to discover new ways and new things for ourselves that help us out through this time. So one more time, my name is Aaron Worby, and this is Advanced Placement, Government and Politics. And my email is awarby@heartdistrict.org. And have a great rest of your back to school night, and email me with any questions you might have. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.